Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. Has a simple sentence at a BTS event ever turned into a huge debate across the fandom in just a matter of hours? That's what happened after the latest BTS Dinner Party clip surfaced and ARMY began analyzing every expression, every look, and especially every word the members said. But this time, it wasn't just Jimin or Jungkook individually who were the focus of attention. The brief moment led many fans to believe that Jungkook was secretly defending Jimin, while others accused fans of misunderstanding the situation. So what exactly was behind this now viral moment? And why do so many people feel that Jungkook was indirectly showing his support for Jimin in front of the entire BTS group? Before we get into it, make sure you watch this video until the end because there are some details that many may have missed. A few seemingly insignificant seconds actually have much greater meaning when viewed in the context of the members' full conversation. And as is always the case in the world of BTS, one small sentence can change the way we view the entire situation. It all started when a clip of the BTS Dinner Party was released as part of the massive BTS Festa celebration. Dinners like these are always a favorite with ARMYs because they provide a rare opportunity to see the members interact naturally without pre-planned stages or choreography. This is where they talk candidly, joke around, reminisce about the past, and sometimes discuss more serious matters regarding their journey as a group. In the clip, the conversation begins to turn to the pressures and expectations the members often face. This topic is not new for BTS. Over the years, they have been open about the weight of responsibility they bear as the biggest group in the world. But this time, fans' attention immediately focused on the interactions between Jimin, Jungkook, and the other members. Many fans noticed a point where the pressure on a member began to come up. As the discussion unfolded, comments emerged that made some feel that Jimin was in a difficult position. Many fans immediately felt that too much attention was often directed at Jimin, both from the public and from those around him. It was in this situation that Jungkook gave a response that immediately caught the attention of many. Some fans felt that Jungkook's tone and response indicated that he disagreed with the excessive pressure placed on Jimin. In fact, in various social media posts, many ARMYs began to point out that Jungkook appeared to be protecting Jimin from what they perceived as excessive expectations. But as usual, the internet moves far faster than context. Just hours after the clip went viral, various interpretations began to emerge. Some said Jungkook was openly defending Jimin. Others saw the moment as evidence of the two's extraordinary closeness. Some even jumped to sweeping conclusions based on just a few seconds of video footage. This is where the debate began. Many fans felt that some were deliberately ignoring the full context of the conversation. They asserted that if you listen carefully to the entire discussion, you'll see nothing like conflict or tension, but rather a casual conversation between friends who have known each other for over a decade. In fact, one of the things that makes BTS so beloved is their incredibly honest relationship. They don't always agree on everything. They often tease each other. They even openly criticize each other sometimes. But all of this is possible because of the strong foundation of trust that has been built over the years. When fans saw Jungkook respond to the topic, most ARMYs saw something very familiar. They saw a friend who understood the pressure the other members were under. They saw a Jungkook who didn't want any member to bear it alone. And since the member being discussed was Jimin, many felt that Jungkook naturally showed his support. What made this moment even more interesting was Jungkook's expression throughout the conversation. BTS fans are renowned for their ability to notice the smallest details. A slight smile, a change in eye expression, even the way someone sits often becomes a topic of discussion for days. In the clip, some fans noticed Jungkook's expression changed when the topic of pressure came up. Instead of laughing or joking as usual, he seemed more focused on listening. This reaction led many to believe he was truly paying attention to what was being said. Meanwhile, Jimin himself appeared relaxed throughout the conversation. This is one reason why many ARMYs believe the situation wasn't as serious as some internet users imagined. If there were a major issue, the atmosphere at the dinner table likely wouldn't remain as comfortable as it appears in the video. In fact, what stood out most about the entire moment was the natural chemistry between the members. After years together, they were able to understand each other through just a glance or a brief sentence. This is what touched many fans when they saw interactions like this. Many ARMYs also recalled old moments between Jimin and Jungkook. Over the years, the two have been known to support each other, both on stage and behind the scenes. When one was struggling, the other was often there to offer encouragement. That's why, when a moment appeared that seemed like Jungkook was defending Jimin, many fans felt it wasn't surprising. To them, it was just another example of the close relationship that had long been evident. However, there's one important thing that's often overlooked in discussions like this. Not every expression has a hidden meaning. Not every sentence is a secret clue. And not every moment needs to be turned into a grand theory. Sometimes a friend is simply showing empathy for another. Sometimes someone just wants to make sure the other isn't under too much pressure. And sometimes a simple conversation is just that, a simple conversation. Nevertheless, the fandom's reaction to this moment shows how much ARMY cares about BTS. After years of following their journey, fans have built a very strong emotional connection with the 7 members. Every time they see one member receive support from another, many fans are immediately touched. The same thing happened at this dinner party. Even those who disagree with the various theories still acknowledge that the interaction demonstrates the incredible mutual respect among the members. There's no competition. There's no drama. What's apparent is a group of friends who still care for each other despite their incredible success. And perhaps that's the real reason this clip went viral. Not because of the controversy, not because of the theory, but because the moment reminded many people of what made BTS so special from the start. Their relationship felt real. They supported each other. They understood each other. And they were always there for each other when needed. When Jungkook responded in the conversation, some fans saw it as a defense of Jimin. Others saw it as a casual comment in a group discussion. Whatever the interpretation, one thing almost everyone agrees on is that the moment demonstrated genuine concern among the members. Ultimately, there may be no definitive answer as to what Jungkook was thinking at that moment. Only he knows the true meaning behind his words and expressions. But what's clear is that the moment served to remind the fandom that BTS is still just 7 people who have been through so much together. And after all they've been through, it's no surprise that they still protect, support, and strengthen each other to this day. So what do you think, ARMY? Was Jungkook really defending Jimin in this viral BTS dinner party moment? Or do you think fans are over-interpreting the situation? Let us know what you think in the comments. We'd love to hear your theories and analysis. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest BTS, Jimin, Jungkook, and all the exciting moments from the BTS world that ARMYs are talking about all over the world. Also, turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know every news we post. Thank you for watching, and as always, see you in the next video. Borahi.